Claude Diamond here. I wrote this book, The Gut Sales Method. Reason I'm doing this video, I heard a very well-known and well-respected, and I like him too, sales training guru. And he was basically saying that you should constantly ask for the order. I think that worked about old school, maybe 30, 40, 50 years ago. I think today when we go and see a salesperson and they constantly are trying to trap us or trick us or manipulate us or high pressure us and ask for the order, do you want it Tuesday? Do you want it Wednesday? 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock? The price goes up on Friday. I know that the way I react is I want to get away from this clown. I don't want to talk to a guy who's constantly asking me for the order, okay? The psychology of the gut sales method, my method, and the way I learned it from my mentor, Max, is to make somebody want to buy because they trust you, they like you, they see the value in what you're offering. You can ask them for the order in a very benign way. Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, if I can help you solve your problem, sell your house, find a car that meets with your budget, what would you like to do next? Tell me how I can help you. It's okay to say no to me. But to do high pressure, and if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask if you like. But I do sales training all day long. I'm the former world's worst salesman. And I thought that advice that this particular guru was giving, very popular, to ask for the order multiple times. I just think most people would find that annoying. How do you guys feel about it? I just think it's a really bad way to sell. That's old school selling. Get somebody who, sees the value in what you're offering. And you can make as much money as you want. You got to use a sales method. You got to understand the psychology of the prospect. Did they wake up this morning and say, gee, I want a salesperson who's going to high pressure me, manipulate me, say, keep asking tricky questions to get me to commit? You know, what you get from that is usually someone who calls you up the next day and says, rip up my check or rip up the order. Doesn't make much sense to sell that way. The way to sell is to ask questions and show an interest. Get the prospect talking more than you. Get them to see the value in the product or service you're offering. And then say, after you qualify them and you say, can I ask you a few questions? And it's okay to say no to me. I am here to do business. I'd like to earn your trust and do business with you. But if we can't figure out a way to do it or your budget is not comfortable, you don't need what I'm selling, let's just say no. Is that fair, Mr. and Mrs. Prospect? And I think this is the way we have to sell in 2015. I think selling any other way is really old school. I think it's exhausting for both the prospect and the salesperson. So I respectfully disagree with the advice from these other gurus using Periscope and teaching sales. If you guys have any questions, I do answer my own phone, 970-726-7979. If you need a free copy of my book, feel free to contact me. But don't ask for the order multiple times. Treat the prospect the way you want to be treated. You could make as much money as you want in sales by treating these people like it's 2015, not like it's 1972, okay? Hey, this is Claude Diamond with another gut sales tip and moment. I do these occasionally where I want to share ideas with you, but speak to a lot of prospects, set up an agenda, let them ask questions, get them emotionally involved, and don't try to trap them with tricky, manipulative little questions like, the price goes up or do you want a Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. They know what you're doing. They're not stupid. And if you treat them badly, they're just going to resent it. They're just going to lie and manipulate you and say things like, I'll speak to my spouse. I'll call you. Call me in 2 weeks. Send me some more brochures and information. Aren't we all sick of that kind of selling? Let's be smart. It's 2015. Let's use guts to sell the right way and have a lot of fun and get away from the mutual mystification and manipulation and all the junk that old-fashioned sales trainers are doing. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.